Hi, I have two characters. My wife and I both have two characters in our clan as the four characters. And this is my original first character, Joff. And he is a master woodcutter and prides himself in being a tailor and a drink. I haven't thought of a grandiose enough title quite yet, but winemaking and brewing. And the charcuterie. Our clan eats the meats of the animals that roam around the land, especially with mustard, as spiced grilled meat chunks. They're pretty easy to fix. Mustard grows around our province. When the clan founder, Patula, who is my wife's original character, when she decided to make her second one and be Patula's brother, Floff, well, I was trying to inspire any thoughts what he might like to do. Fletchery being one idea, he didn't seem, or Fletching. See, if you doubted I was actually new to Fletching. So he's attained level 4 at this point. And what was interesting about the way it played out, I thought, is that he relied on Patula and Gula to do all the metal work. He didn't care much for it. Gula is a weaponsmith, and Patula is a armorsmith. So that's all their domain. But to make some simple arrowheads, it was useful to get back to very early days and walk up into the hills and collect some tin and copper and any, I don't remember how many blacksmithing levels, but I'm sure you gained a level or two from smithing some, or from, whatever the verb is, to some, bronze. Smelting, maybe? And you just happen to be close to the big forge here. But let's make some more, and from a new Fletcher's perspective, look at what it takes. This is, I made some wooden arrows, about 50 or 75 of them, and shot those off for practice. They were doing about 7 damage apiece. Let me grab another pack of 20 bronzes. I expected to make about as many bronze arrowheads as I got there, because the ones I made before I have down here in my toolbar right now. And I'm also going to make a little barrel to put them up by the fletching table in. Or perhaps a basket. Those are real easy. But they wouldn't guard from the rain so well. I think I need short wooden stalks for a bronze arrowhead. Oh no, I don't need anything for the arrowheads except to walk up and pound them out at either the big forge. I think I can do these with bronze right at, yeah. And that's how I made my first batch, so when I say I think I know, it's just because I instinctively started to say I think. I'll pound out another batch, Should be about an armload and a basket full. But I sure wish you could look around and manipulate the view during the crafting. But we could look at the map and the messages. Whilst we pass the time, so... Oh no, we can't look at the map. I was gonna say whilst we pass the time so peaceably, but... I guess it's not gonna be so peaceable. Let's go. So these pound out 25 at a time per single ingot. 9 more. And I don't even have that many hands free. Plus I need to make a couple baskets. So I'll put the last 4 ingots back. Those up here. As to a basket or a barrel, I like the idea of the basket to be fast to grab. I realize this doesn't matter. I just like to, you know, the way you're supposed to play an open world sandbox like this is to put yourself in the position and think it through and do things that make sense. And I'm offended when I have a hard time curbing my tongue when I see people talking about the fastest way to get to the end and demanding content. There, I said it. Screw that. A small wooden barrel doesn't sound big enough. A regular wooden barrel. A pair of large wrought iron sheets, 16 studs and 8 planks. Let's do that. 8 planks. $16 studs and 2 large sheets. And Gua, oh yeah, I can't get in there right now because I made this wall. But I can just, I should say it's like the sneeze, like a food safety sneeze guard between the forge and the smithy. I'll take 2 large sheets, thank you, dear Gula. 16 studs. Sweet 16 studs. I don't know if I'm overlooking some way to split those up besides dropping them out onto the floor. They sure are hard to spot sometimes. For my old eyes anyway. There. No, yep, there they are. And now, at the end of our quest, comes the rewarding barrel crafting quest. Good. You're an arrow barrel now. Welcome to your life as such. Oh, I was talking to the barrel. Footing's not so sure up here on this roof. Let's see if the new arrow barrel finds purchase. Theropon. Go there. Might be able to sit on this log. table. If I place it there, it'll seem to place and then disappear. Okay, what are we gonna do? Oh, we can put it there. There, maybe a pair. I wonder if I have any studs to make it look a little more reasonable. That is the way it is. I need some sapwoods. Next. Oh no! Gosh, I try to be careful. I have some controls bound to the middle mouse button, and that involves destroying. This was the spiral that Gula built. Shoot. I could probably fix that on the way back. Right now my switch between walk and run is on that middle click, and if I had if I had the hammer in my hands, that could be dangerous business. I'm trying to remember what I came back out here for after mortifying myself, destroying Gula's lovely staircase. That's part of the customer express entrance. It needs fixed right away. That lighting effect is always surprising. I was looking for some sapwood to make that log pole. Whoops. I think it took about half a minute, but there it's getting pretty close. At this angle, I can stick it in there. Could do for today at the moment. And maybe it's even better. Gula originally wanted to make Joff proud, who does most of the building. Oh, not quite walkable, but it's good enough. Oh, this isn't the customer express entrance. This is the employee spiral up into the store inventory room, like this. All my alarm is only feigned anyway. I don't know if anybody has ever bought a single thing from our store, or quite how you're supposed to know when they do without watching your balances. I have to think about how to avoid that problem. Maybe I think about it another time though. Hey, come Bradley. Red ball with the wooden piece paddling. Oh, I love that song. That's so cool. That's Break North by Ultramagnetic MC. I might have to retire that. Okay, I'll set it in the middle. Oh, I know what I can do. Put a sideways one in between. Now it looks like 2 arrow barrels could go there. I'm not going to make another one because I think they should look different. Probably a shorty and a tallie, or maybe the basket. We could put the... like that. put away this dangerous implement of destruction. And I've got some bronze to review the difference, and I'll use that sapwood also, which is the only ingredient required to make the wooden arrow. And I'm using a rudimentary bow, which I made out of the same stuff and some sinew. Of all the choices available to me, I made mine out of some sinew and sapwood. So let's fire off some wooden arrows, and then we'll use our enhanced skills to qualify ourselves for the uber twinked out power of bronze arrowheads. Excuse me. Well, say what you will about having smoke in the first place. All the stupid things. Oh, the wood arrow is already crafted. Made 40. So I made one. So out of about the same amount of sapwood. Oh yeah, it's 5 for 5 each. I suppose you could, roughly that makes sense. Because all you gotta do is take one of those sapwood logs and put a couple of feathers on it. Really notching the butt end. So what I did, as soon as I made it like that, and it's going to fire those first, because it seems to behave to me in the same algorithm as when you pick stuff up or consume it, and it's going left to right, top to bottom. It'll shoot through the 40 wooden ones first. After you fire, it stops sort of backing up, staying face forward. But when you're aiming, it still does. And then you hold down the first button to draw and pull back, and clicking the second button again is how I set it down without shooting there. And eat that. Whoops, it dropped off too much. I didn't even see the arc. Most angles you can. Oops. See, I clicked too soon there and it didn't pull and draw back. And that's that state when it will also turn you around. It'll also turn you around if you back up. Like this. I shoot, and I'm trying to... never mind. You'll see, and it'll probably change as they fine-tune everything, and... Gee, what happened to this poor, noble deer of the forest? I guess I built my property on top of his forest. But you could do worse. There are larger intrusions into nature around here. boar is somewhat tougher. Whoops. You got one on your foot, buddy. He's backing up there pretty good. Maybe I'm just getting a hang of the keys. Look at those arrows hanging out of his head. It looks like something's on your mind, jerk. You can't win. Fall over, jerk. Oh yeah, they got me pretty good. I was so used to not worry about boars much. They killed me the first time I came up the hill from the deer. And that used up about 3/8 of the wooden arrows. And I'm particularly looking forward. There used to be deer around here, but then this person has moved in. The young deer, the wooden arrow shot killed with one. And I don't need to shoot them all off, but they're just made out of a piece of sapwood each, so you can get the hang of it, how they fly without trying to hunt something. And we'll prepare the bronze arrow, which I think I found does 8 damage. I didn't expect to run so long. There's one. Anyway, I found it pretty intuitive and pleasant to use bow and arrow system, and and so does our friend here, boar. Boy, that guy had a lot of arrows in his head. But sometimes that's just how it goes. So please try fletching today.